welcome to We Are The Goodison Gang with me, Adam, the presenter. We Are The Goodison Gang. I thought that we'll sit down and talk about the latest Everton takeover. Breaking news that AS Roma owner Dan Friedkin has arranged a deal with Everton with shareholder Fahad Mashiri to buy the club. An agreement is set to be announced within the next 24 hours, so very interesting indeed. This is coming to reports of Sky Sports that Dan, the group-based owners of Roma, have emerged and the strong favourite to buy Everton after agreeing a deal with Everton stake owner Fahad Mashiri to complete a takeover for Dan. So within the next 48 hours, a decision on whether to complete the deal is expected to be made in the next 24 hours. So that's very interesting for us Evertonians. So we've scrapped Dell, we've scrapped the rest, and now we're looking at Dan Friedkin from Roma, who of course sacked Jose Mourinho last season when they sacked Jose Mourinho. So that's going to be very interesting whether if they do end up coming in, they'll stick with Sean Dyche. Let me know in the comments what you think on Dan Friedkin's. Let me know in the comments, would you have him as the owner or would you try to have Dell? But apparently these are billions and they're rich. The company chairman and CEO of Dan Friedkin will now be decided whether he wants to expand the option to purchase a new chairman after Everton chairman Bill Kenwright passed away the other month. But Everton have rejected Man United bid. But very interesting over the next coming days. Yes, I would have Dan Friedkin, or whatever you call him, because he's rich. We need the money, we need loans, because we need to reimburse the squad. We need to pay all the financial fair play rules, we need to pay all that off. We need to pay 777 also, after they've put billions into Burnley more for us. So we need to find a way to get them all paid, but also we need to also find another way to so as a result, as I said, Dan Friedkin is expected to be the new Everton owner to replace Fahad Mashiri within the next 24 to 48 hours rather. So that's going to be very exciting whether we can get the step over the line and all that too. So as I said, it's very exciting. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on that, because you know with Mr. Mashiri, who's a clown, and that the same as Masters and that in the Premier League, but City is suing the Prem, we're sticking by them. So once they've gone, we can get rid of Mashiri as well. That's on the way to get rid of. Then we just might be up there, and that'll be brilliant if we can get up there. But I'm happy if we do get that takeover. AS Roma, Dan Friedkin group has emerged as the strong favourite to take over Everton after agreeing a deal to complete a takeover, according to the Atletico, the Telegraphics, and all journalists. So very interesting. I can't wait to get that done over the line. That's going to be billions. We finally going to get our club back up there. Let's hope that Mashiri has picked the right owners to take us forward as a football club, as a fan base, as a team, as a football club. So let's just hope that this will plan out to be the most best thing, whatever happens to Everton Football Club in years. Let's fight for Champions League, the title, Europa, even when we get into Branley Moore. Let's start with a new, fresh start in Branley Moore, and to finish it very strong at Goodison Park, where we finished between 10th and 7th. That'll be the strongest we finished at Goodison since Carlo Ancelotti left his role as Everton manager back in 2020 during the COVID era. So let's get that done. Oh, excuse me, sorry guys. Yeah, so let's get that deal done, because that'd be exceptionally great if we could get a deal like that done. But I've heard that Dan Friedkin is quite good. He's been good for AS Roma. They've won the league under Jose Mourinho, and that had Europa and that. Whether we'll have Jose Mourinho in a couple of months or years, who knows, if he takes control, because he did appoint Jose Mourinho, then sacked him for Roma, so who knows. But for me, we need to stick with Sean Dyche when Dan Friedkin takes over Everton, and if he does, then that's going to be great. But a deal is set to be arranged by Dan Friedkin with Fahad Mashari, sorry guys. So that'd be very, very interesting whether Mashari gets that over the line, because you know what happened with 777, that to go over the line. Then MSP also, they didn't even go over the line. But it's looking like a deal to be agreed to buy Everton. The Premier League have already accepted it, so it's all about Mashari now and the takeover. Rules as billions is left, guessing. ASP Roma owner Dan Friedkin is worth billions. He's rich, and that's what this club needs to take us forward as a football club. So it's going to be very, very interesting. But according to the Telegraphic, speaking on this podcast, according to the Telegraphics, that Everton's takeover progress, which continues to dominate the headlines, with so many new owners out there to show an interest in the club, which Mashari has made clear. Desperate to sell, it is hard to keep up with all who the favourite is with each day passing by. But right now is ASP Roma, Dan Friedkin is favourite to take over Everton Football Club, with a new stadium on the horizon, and also the end of Goodison era, going into a new era. And also we've got Mashari set to leave the football club. So once he leaves the football club, our club should be getting back to normal, where it should be, where we all know, in Champions League, Europa, the lot, where this club actually belongs, right up there, by Liverpool, by City, by Villa, the lot, right up there. So let's hope that we can get a deal done as quickly as possible, and that'll be outstanding, and I can't wait. But BBC Sports, the American business, Dan Friedkin has a report net worth of £4.8 billion. So that really is what Everton and Fahad Mashari needs. but mainly Everton Football Club need that. We've just had Seamus Coleman's new contract signed. That's another positive. Let me know in the comments about all of this. Right, we're going to finish it up there because it is late. Subscribe if you are new. If you've enjoyed this video, hit subscribe, like the video, as it would mean a massive amount to me and to the channel. See you later. Bye bye.